Polygons. Polygons come from the Greek word poly, which means many, and gons come from gonia, which means angle. So it's actually many angles. So polygons, many angles. So when we look at many angles, polygons, again, it can either be convex or it can be non-convex or concave. Now remember what we said, convex, all points are outwards, which means less than 90 degrees. Concave, one or more angles is greater than 180. These are all angles less than 90 degrees. Okay, oh, sorry, less than 180 degrees. Not 90, 180. That's convex, that's concave. The next thing that we need to know is that we get regular and irregular. Regular, just a regular polygon. A regular polygon have all sides the same, all sides, and therefore angles the same. So that is a regular, otherwise it will be an irregular. Now what we're going to do is we have to know how many sides each of the polygons have, from 3 sides to at least 10 sides. So I'm going to quickly list them, and then we're going to write them, and then you'll have to learn them off heart. So the first one that you have to know, we're only working with 2-dimensional figures at this stage. So the first one that you need to know is 3 sides, and that is a triangle. Can you believe that? Triangle. Second one is 4. We've already done that. That is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. The next one is 5. 5, that is a pentagon. Pentagon. 6 sides, that will be a hexagon. Hexagon. 7. Now 7 sometimes causes trouble for you and for me. 7. Some of you have learned that this is a septagon, but we don't accept that. So just 7 will be called a heptagon. Remember in the Olympic Games, females have the heptathlon. That's 7 different events that they take part in. 8. 8 will be an octagon. That's why we called an octopus, because it's got 8 legs. Octagon. Octomum had 8 children at the same time. Marvelous woman. 9. Nonagon. Okay, nonagon. And then number 10, the last one that you have to know, and that is a decagon. Decagon, like in decimal, a decagon. And just for the fun, because we can, I'm going to give you 11 and 12 as well. 11 is called a undecadon. Deca still stays 10, so un is 1, and 10, which is undecagon. And then number 12, do, which is 2, 12, dodecagon. Okay, so you have to know these names. You have to know these names. When you have to calculate the angle sum of these polygons, it does help if you have an equation. But remember what we did. When we start with a triangle, we said that there was 180 degrees. I already showed you. Then with a quadrilateral, we saw that the total angle was 360 degrees. Let's quickly look and what we did is we took, and I'm going to just take any let's take any small. So what we did is we took a small quadrilateral and we said we can divide that up into 2 triangles, so it's 180 plus 180. If I have a pentagon, let's quickly find I have a pentagon right here. There's a pentagon. The easiest way to find how many angles is to, if you have a figure, to go to any point and then connect to all vertices. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to say that's 1 and that's 2. So it's 1, 2, 3 triangles. So 3 times 180, because every triangle's got 180. That will give us then 3 times 180 will give us 520. No, 580 degrees. No, 540 degrees. Sorry, my bad. 540 degrees. And so you can do with anyone. If they give you next, there's a hexagon. If they give you a hexagon, you can go to any corner, to any vertex, and then connect to all other vertices, or to all other vertices. There's 1, there is 2, and then the third one is over there. And what we see is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and each one of them is 180 degrees, and that will give us then how big this hexagon is, which should be 720. Okay, if you start doing this, and you do it with a heptagon, and then an octagon, and then a nonagon, you will always see that there's 2 less triangles than there is sides. So there's 2 sides, there's 4 sides, there's 2 triangles. There's 5 sides, there's 3 triangles. There's 6 sides, there's 4 triangles. 7 is going to have 5. So from there, so first of all, the easiest way is doing this. If you decide to do this in an exam, you have to draw those triangles and then say 4 times 180. If you don't do it this way, you need to learn the equation. And the equations say that the sum of the triangles equals however many sides there are, take away 2, because there's always 2 less triangles than sides, and I multiply that by 180. So that's the formula. I don't say you have to go and learn it, but it does help if you know it, especially when you do competition stuff. This is very easy to learn. The only other method is to actually draw it. Look at the example that I'm doing next, so that you know what is the options of doing this.